I never thought I would destroy my own world, that a single moment of weakness would ruin everything I had built. I cheated, and I lost everything. I lost my wife's love, her trust, and the life we had created together. I thought I could handle it, that my secret would never come out, but I was wrong. When the truth surfaced, I realized I had made the biggest mistake of my life. Now all I have left is regret. If you think cheating is just a mistake, let my story be a warning, because once you lose everything, there's no going back. I was the man who had it all. A successful career, a beautiful home, and most importantly, a wife who loved me unconditionally. She wasn't just my partner, she was my best friend, my greatest supporter, the person who stood by me through every hardship. But as time went on, routine settled in. The excitement faded, and life became predictable. I told myself it was normal, that every marriage went through phases. But deep inside, I craved something different, something new. I never thought that this craving would lead me down a path of destruction. It started as harmless fun. Lisa, my colleague, was younger, full of life, and had an energy that my married life had long lost. She laughed at my jokes, complimented me, and made me feel special in a way I hadn't felt in years. At first it was just playful conversations, flirting, sharing a few personal thoughts. Then the talks became deeper. I started confiding in her about my marriage, things I never even discussed with my wife. Lisa always said the same thing: you deserve to be happy. And that was my downfall. It happened on a work trip. We had dinner, a few drinks, and one thing led to another. The moment I crossed that line, I knew I had made the worst decision of my life. As soon as it was over, guilt crashed down on me, like a tidal wave. I sat in that hotel room, staring at the ceiling, asking myself, what have I done? But instead of stopping, I convinced myself that it was just a mistake, one-time thing, no harm done. I was lying to myself. When I returned home, everything had changed. I could feel it in the way I held my wife, in the way I looked at her. I had brought a secret into our home, and secrets are like poison. Lisa continued to text me. What started as one mistake turned into an affair, secret meetings, stolen moments, and more lies than I could count. My wife wasn't stupid. She started noticing the little things, how I was always distracted, how I worked late more often, how I avoided eye contact when she asked questions. "Is there something you're not telling me?" she asked one night. I laughed it off, lied, told her she was overthinking, and she believed me for a while. One night I came home late. As soon as I stepped inside, I knew something was wrong. My wife was sitting on the couch, my phone in her hands. The messages were open, all of them. She didn't scream. She didn't cry. She just looked at me with an emptiness that scared me more than any argument ever could. "What is this?" she asked, her voice barely above a whisper. I had no answer, no excuse, no lie to fix what I had done. She looked at me for a long moment, then simply said, "You knew what you were risking, and you did it anyway." Then she walked away. She didn't come back. No calls, no messages, just silence. I tried everything, begging, apologizing, promising to change. But she was gone. The woman who loved me more than anything had finally realized she deserved better. Now I sit in an empty house, replaying every mistake, every lie, every selfish decision. I destroyed the best thing I ever had for a moment of temporary pleasure, and I will never forgive myself for it. If you think cheating is just a small mistake, let my story be your warning. The pain you will cause, the people you will lose, it's never worth it. I lost my wife, my best friend, my home, and my happiness. Now I wake up every day knowing that I threw it all away for nothing. If you love someone, respect them. Stay loyal, because once you betray them, you can never take it back. Think before you act, because the regret lasts forever.